Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
Now, Golden State's starting five. On the wings, Thompson and Wiggins. Green is out there with Kuminga. And it's MP in at the point. So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Back to MP. To the left side wing. It's stolen by Banchero. Pass to Fultz. Wiggins with some nice D. Looking at the last game for Orlando, it was a loss to Oklahoma City.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Now, here's Wagner. After the miss from MP. No good that time. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. This will be the first game this season against this team. He knows they're great rim protectors, but he doesn't want his guys to back down. He told them, push the action, stay confident. You may get one sent back. Don't let that deter you at all. So, Kevin, they're going to keep trying to be aggressive all game.
We appreciate that, David. Thanks. Yeah, that defense, something to be reckoned with. Greg, we'll see how it plays out.
Well, it's important to be patient. The other team's going to take certain things away. Just keep probing, trying to find that weakness.
It's about playing to your strengths. You know what your identity is. Get to that aspect.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Back to MP. And he converts the layup.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Draymond Green has a knack for understanding where the ball will come off. He's got long arms. Really nice job getting after it on the boards.
Here's Fultz. Following the basket by Draymond Green. Wagner outside. Drains the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Warriors trail by 5. And here is MP. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Miami. Green, the pass to MP. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. MP's got his second bucket tonight. And Greg, when you bring up MP, he is such a tremendous leader. My goodness, he is a power. Kuminga with it. MP right side. Green dishes to MP. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. They host the Kings after this game. Filling the perimeter, it's Suggs and Wagner. Isaac out there with Mo Wagner. And it's Fultz in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Count it, good. MP's got his third basket of the night right there.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
To the middle, here's Fultz. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's 8 points for Markelle Fultz.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And it's Green missing.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Here's Fultz. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
He had a nice open look right there. Fultz has got the lead up to 14 now for the Magic. Fultz against MP. Orlando grabs the miss. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
Should be an interesting game as these teams don't see a lot of each other being from different conferences.
Right. They'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency. As soon as he came into the league, you know what you'll get from him every night.
It's good. That's now 8 points for MP. You know, Greg, you can tell MP is a leader out on the floor, setting a very high bar, certainly, in terms of effort.
And he's showing, not telling, this guy's what he wants from them. I think players respect that kind of an attitude, and they know he's right there with them in the trenches.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reactions. Kevin, back to you.
The place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. Count that one from Isaac. And with Wagner. That'll do it for the first half. Magic lead by 12. We'll see.
The Warriors, 22.
And looking at the Kings matchup, this one is a...
And circling back to this first half, fellas, a decent. And that is it for halftime, folks.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Markelle Fultz has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. On the wings, Thompson and Wiggins. Green is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's MP in at the 1. And Wagner has it in the corner. No good with the triple. Warriors trail by 12. Wiggins up top. He's defended by Wagner. Nice shot by Thompson.
Well, the ability to rise and fire off the catch has defined Klay Thompson.
Orlando's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Now, here's Suggs. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk the player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality. Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
There's the drive, and finished off by Fultz.
Right now, Markelle Fultz playing with a level of determination, grit, and perhaps most importantly, confidence.
MP kicks to Thompson. Green with a screen for Thompson. Back to MP. Clock at 6. Golden State moving it around. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Thompson.
Their 3rd 3-pointer in a row.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Magic. At one point, they led by 16. Wagner, a screen on MP. 3-pointer. Now, here's Suggs. Guarded by Green. With his first shot attempt, here's Banchero. The shot from the low post is good. And it's 6 points for Paolo Banchero.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
MP looking around. On the wing, Wiggins. He's looking for MP and finds him. And for a while, the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent. Players you draft and develop or sign and develop seems to be the way teams are going.
Stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Bol, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Isaac comes in for Suggs. And Anthony subbed in for Fultz. They get it again. Warriors trail by 8. Iguodala kicks to DiVincenzo. Here's MP. And no good. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Banchero passes to Anthony. Bol setting the pick for Anthony. He can't get that one. Excellent D here by Iguodala. Pass to DiVincenzo. He feeds it to MP. And Bol pulls it down.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Anthony kicks to Wagner. Isaac a screen. A floater. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. .109 left to play in the third. MP passes to Iguodala. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And that is...
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
At the forward positions, it's Wagner and Banchero. The guard set is Fultz and Suggs. And it's Bull in at the 5, roaming the pace. This is out there for Orlando.
Well, terrific to see Markelle Fultz knock it down, looking more and more assertive in the mid-range.
Kuminga kicks to Thompson. MP passes to Green. Down low. Ball's not loose. To take the lead. And too long on the shot. Golden State's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Thompson sets the pick for Wiggins. And there's the whistle. 3-second foul. Wagner's checked in for Bull. Magic have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Banchero passes to Wagner. Here's Suggs. And Wagner has it in the corner. Another miss by Orlando.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Passes it to MP. Green with the ball. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second foul. Orlando's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Wagner outside. The pass to Wagner. Now Banchero to take the lead. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Green taking his time here. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Drills the three-pointer. Wiggins has got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Inside. It's stolen by Kuminga. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody down. Count it.
And Draymond Green in a big spot delivers.
They're trailing by 5. There's 47 seconds left in the game. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
I was able to listen in on what Jamal Mosley was going over with his team. He talked about X's and O's, but he also said, hey, guys, we got to trust each other, stick together, and leave it all out on the floor. See if they've got enough left to get over.
Okay, David, thanks. And that's an intentional foul.
At the line for the Warriors, number 27. At the line for 2.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Got it. What a beautiful shot.
Just flat out awe of this young man's ability. What a great understanding
of the magnitude of the moment. Getting it done.
Three-point lead.
And Thompson is so cool under duress. His easygoing personality.
Once again, Magic fans, get loud. That is the 407. Joe Yulaba.
Wagner against Wiggins. Wagner passes to Wagner. To the inside. Fultz. It's good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked.
To get the basketball back.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. So we can't. Get either to fall.
You know, I don't believe in the word choke, but to come away empty right there is brutal. This game would have been over.
Here's Banchero. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors.
That's the end of the game. Fans, thanks for making it through tonight's event and cheering on your team. Please exit the building.
Look, they put your boy MP in the starting lineup.
They down bad, huh?
Real bad.
Dude's fish food against starters.
Barbecue chicken.
2-piece, no seasoning, overcooked.
No sauce, no napkins.
It's dumb, Pook.
What, it's not my fault you can't riff?
I can riff, but it takes a great artist to know how to edit.
Oh, so you a great artist now.
They call me Shep Casso.
No, they don't.
If I said they call me Shep Casso, they call me Shep Casso.
Okay.
Thank you.
We are. Bring snacks. I love games like you're getting. You play 2K? All the time. I'll bring wings. Oh, you're in? And I'll bring board games.
What's up, everybody? All right, man, you up first right here.
Tough game tonight. It looked like you struggled a bit with the way they were defending you. Can you elaborate about that a little bit?
Yeah, you know, they was definitely giving me a little extra attention out there. You know, it seemed like they didn't want the rookie to go off on them. And hey, I can respect that. I can. You know, but I know if I'm going to have to make a dent in this league, I'm going to have to grind it out.
Grinding for sure, but what kind of adjustments do you think you might need to make before the next game?
I don't think anything crazy, man. I just need to get my mind right, man. You know, they got up in my face and disrupted my game early. Kudos to them. Whatever. You know, but I promise you that it won't happen again. I can make sure of that, and the next team, they're going to pay for that for sure.
Honest assessment for you, what is the biggest difference between college and the NBA?
I think it's just the professional nature of the league, man. You know, in college, on game days in specific, you can feel like a pro, but the rest of the time, you're just a college kid. You know, you go to the cafeteria, class, parties maybe, and everything, and you just feel like a regular student there, you know? Now we kind of live behind the velvet ropes.
I can appreciate that. Do you miss being able to just go out, take a walk, or hang out like a regular person?
That's a powerful question, man. I do, in fact. You know, yeah, I love the fans and their support, but being a celebrity is a lot, bruh. You know, the attention can get to you. The court has always been my sanctuary to get away from all that, you know, so hopefully that'll return soon for me. Good question. Okay, that's it? All right. Thanks, guys.
I've been using the NBA 2K mobile app. Barely using it. Pretty fair? Yeah. I'm on top of the daily.
That's a big map you guys got in there.
What is this?
Ah, this is the city.
No, it looked like you're about to plan a heist or something.
Exactly. What are y'all stealing?
The hearts and minds of the city.
Yo!
Okay, sorry, do your speech. He has a whole thing planned.
Here we go.
MP, there comes a time in every man's life where you must face an adversary that is so treacherous, you have to dig and calls on reserves of strength that were otherwise unknown to you. That day is today, as you compete for the hearts and the minds of the people of this city! Of this city!
Wait.
Guys, come on. We're supposed to say it together.
Everyone, Ricky, time out,
I didn't
man.
agree to any of
I'm sorry. I
this.
thought I was supposed to be, winning these people over and not destroying them in battles. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes. You're winning them over, but it is a battle. I mean,
No.
you don't have to crush them, yeah.
No,
but-
you definitely don't want to crush them.
Okay, fine, but you can't just wake up one morning and have an entire city love you. You've got to plot. You've got to scheme.
No, don't say that out loud again.
Okay, well, you have to have a plan.
We have a plan.
Okay, yes, we've made some headway with the core fans of this group, and that's great. But we're just getting started, man.
All right. I'm all ears.
Yes.
So what comes next?
We want to help you make a difference in the community, but we need to do it strategically.
So, we broke the city up into 4 different districts. All right, now each district has its own unique personality and geographic boundaries.
All right.
You've got the fashion district, music district, business district, and of course the legendary Hammond Park. Now in each district, there's a key figure that you're gonna need to win over. We'll call this person the boss.
Okay, it's like a video game then.
Not like a battle.
Ricky, no battle.
Okay, fine. Look, you win over the bosses, the fans will follow.
And you win over the bosses by helping their communities. Everybody wins.
Okay, so who are these bosses then?
Ashley, you're up.
As some of you may know, I do have a background in fashion.
Don't be modest. Ashley has a BFA from the City Fashion Institute. That's very prestigious.
Okay, well, things did not work out in fashion for me, obviously. But I was lucky enough to spend time with Callaway Shields, the most well-respected professor at CFI and the backbone of the city's fashion community.
It's pretty cool. Now, you're going to have to up your rep as a fashion guy.
Yes.
Before he'll probably be willing to have a meeting with you. But once you do, Ashley can set it up.
Wait, what's wrong with my fashion rep right now? I think I dress
Look,
fairly
there's
nice.
nothing wrong, bro. I mean, you're a basketball star. I mean, you got to do a lot to stand out.
Exactly. You know, Devin Booker hoops at Moss Point, and he just got a pair of those super exclusive, player-only Kobe's that everyone wants.
Yeah.
You could see if he could hook you up with something like that.
Right, and then once
It's that
you
easy.
get a pair, make sure you show them off in fashion walks.
Okay, but just remember that this is
Great
all
idea.
about Callaway Shields. Actually, this is where he's headquartered, right over here at CFI. Why is this map so big?
You specifically asked me to make this map ginormous.
I did.
Yeah.
All right, Mila, you're up.
Okay. As you know, the city has a thriving music scene.
Oh, yeah. I've seen more shows here than I can even count.
When you think of the music scene, who do you think of, just off the top of your head?
J. Cole.
Thank you. Easy. Bingo.
Excuse me. I thought this was my talking point.
Oh, I'm sorry. After you.
My bad.
There is no bigger tastemaker than J. Cole.
Right, he does have a 93% likability rating among self-described hip-hop heads.
Hey, best part? Dreamville Records is right there. I mean, this is an easy one, bro. You're a hooper, he's a hooper. Just go over there and strike up a conversation. See what happens.
I bet.
That was my idea.
That it was, Mila.
Who let him have a stick?
I don't know.
Okay, and now as for the final 2 districts, first up, the legendary Hammond Park.
Ooh, that's the Mecca right there.
Yeah, well, as of right now, it's a no-go.
Yeah, they hate your guts.
Can't stand you.
Hardcore Shep territory.
Okay, I get it. The guy's been hooping here for years, but I'm not going to just lay down and die.
Oh, no, absolutely not. But first, you got to build some support before you just step into that hornet's nest, which is exactly why we want you to, make some inroads in these other communities first.
All right, fair enough, man.
Cool. Now, let's talk business district.
So in that district, the key figure is Bobby Miles, right?
Mhm. Now, I know that all of this might seem like a lot, but we'll be here to walk you through it. I mean, just follow our lead and you'll be fine.
Yo, honestly, man, you guys put in a lot of work on this, and I really feel blessed to have you guys in my corner.
Okay, sentimentality plays very well in the fashion district, but it's seen as a sign of weakness in the business district. So let's just be careful how you deploy it.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind, Ashley.
It's gross.
Thank you.
for a fast-paced game today, it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, B.A., get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Thompson, the 2, with Wiggins at the 3. Draymond Green is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's MP in at the 1. Williamson outside. McCollum finds Jones. Back to McCollum. Over MP. 6 to shoot. And there's McCollum on the assist from Jones.
This is why you have to stay attached to C.J. McCollum. He can bury it from anywhere on the floor.
Out to Thompson. Wiggins outside. There's a screen by Kuminga. Wiggins, no good.
You know, back in college in 2020, Herb Jones broke his left wrist. Less than 2 weeks after surgery, Jones was back on the floor.
Hernan Gomez gets the bucket. Here's MP. Well, it hasn't been easy for him, but MP's doing a lot to get the fans on his side. He's putting in a lot of work in the community.
And I'll tell you, that's a great way to win over a skeptical fan base.
And Herbert Jones, what a tough customer, playing with a huge cast on that wrist.
You know, B.A., how hard that is. He played with just one hand at the end of that 2020 season in school. Herb Jones is a fighter. Despite being a second-round pick, he made an immediate impact in this league.
Now here's MP. The 3 is up. And Wiggins with the 3.
Beautiful feed by Draymond. He plays a physical game, but he also has great awareness and skill.
Wiggins against Ingram. From 13. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Wiggins outside. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. And here's MP from outside. That one no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
And these two teams will face off against one another 4 times. It should be fun.
So you know each game they play will hold a lot of importance to both teams.
And here's Thompson for 3. He drops it from range.
Trust Klay Thompson every time with the catch and shoot. He gets so well positioned and balanced to score.
New Orleans calls timeout.
It's energy out there, MP. The Warriors, Klay Thompson. One shot.
And they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And I've also really enjoyed watching them hit the boards, specifically the offensive glass and how they've capitalized on that hustle.
So on the floor for Golden State. Thompson the 2 with Wiggins at the 3. Kuminga is out there with Green. And it's MP in at the point guard. In transition, here come the Warriors.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Positioning to draw the charge.
The Pelicans have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. To the inside. Here's Alvarado. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Give him 8.
Nice to see Williamson spot the open man. He has awareness and ability as a passer.
MP, the pass to Green. The 3 from Thompson, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Here's Alvarado. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Ingram against Wiggins. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. Marshall, he's checked in for Ingram. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Now MP. It's Thompson, high post. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Dominant play by Klay Thompson. Rising up for a beautiful jam. The Pelicans were pretty impressive last season, managing to successfully battle their way into the playoffs through a tough play-in tournament.
State's back. That one rolls around and rims out. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to MP. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Wiggins outside. Just 5 on the clock. And there's another one for the Warriors. You know, in that play-in, the Pelicans faced some serious competition, Smitty.
BA, they defeated the Spurs and the Clippers, which was no easy task. But the Pelicans were ready for the challenge and ended up securing a playoff berth.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball, following the score by Golden State. And Williamson gets it to go.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
A minute 42 left in the second. To the wing, right side. Thompson outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Alvarado. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Williamson. And here's Jones. To the right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williamson inside. Kuminga's on him. Williamson, no good. And here are the Warriors now. They're on a 10-2 run here. And he makes it.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Jones. From 7 feet. That's good from Williamson on the assist from Jones. Williamson's got 8 points in the quarter. And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he's clearly not satisfied with the lead they have. Took it to the rack. It would not be denied.
And the Pelicans making a change here. McCollum's checked in. And Golden State also making a switch. Moody's checked in. There's 42 seconds left in the second quarter. MP left side. Tries it from 16. They get the rebound. Pass to Moody. And stolen by Williamson. Williamson is double. Back to Jones. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson. And so we wrap up the first half.
35. The Warriors. 29.
They're getting every look they want on the offensive end.
And now let's talk about that first half. A look. And that's it for half.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And you know, Klay Thompson has been really making it happen, guys.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
And it forwards.
Jonathan Kuminga. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, CJ McCollum. 2 shots.
After his move away from Portland, Grant.
And McCollum has showed that's where he's best. Great at breaking down defenders and setting up others. He looks very natural as the primary playmaker.
Now here's MP. Left side Kuminga. Pass to Green. Thompson outside. Wiggins with it. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the long J. Wiggins has got 8.
When you've played alongside as many superstars as Klay has, you're conditioned to make sure others are fed.
McCollum against MP. Outside Jones. Now Hernan Gomez. Back to McCollum. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
He's a tremendous defender. Draymond Green.
Wow! Crazy good!
Yeah, what a creative dunker Wiggins is. It's really fun watching him rise up and finish with power.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Thompson outside. Out to the wing. Kuminga finds Wiggins. And the three-pointer goes. Wiggins got 8 points in the quarter.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
To the middle. Kicks it out to Williamson. Back to Hernan Gomez. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Now here's MP. Can't hit from in close.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. And combined...
First free throw is good. New Orleans making some changes. Nance, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Marshall comes in for Williamson. And Alvarado's subbed in for Jones. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Iguodala's checked in for Draymond Green. Jackson comes in for Kuminga. Payton's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's DiVincenzo in for Klay Thompson. Here's Alvarado. Give him 8 points now. Nance the screen. Ingram, the pass to Nance. The shot comes out. Iguodala with some nice D. Golden State has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Pass to Payton. Outside, DiVincenzo. McCollum with a steal. Now the Pelicans in transition. And McCollum slams it in.
Fast hands from CJ, finding the steal and getting the fast break rolling.
DiVincenzo with it. Iguodala sets a screen. Outside Payton. To the paint. Clock at 6. MP shot is off. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. McCollum against MP. Over MP. McCollum's shot is off.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again. And BA, when you think of C.J. McCollum, not only a superb scorer, but an intelligent and clever passer too.
The defense.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And so in the game for the Warriors, Thompson the 2 with Wiggins at the 3. Draymond Green is out there with Kuminga. And it's MP in at the point. And Smitty.
Second personal foul. 15. At the line for your Republicans.
This game, an unpredictable player who just torches the defense.
Jones, he's checked in for New Orleans. C.J. McCollum comes in for Hayes.
Big one. Coach feels comfortable going to Zion when it matters.
MP, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Willie Green had some advice for the team over that last break. He laid into the team about being over-aggressive. He said, quote, "You're letting them get to the line as much as they want. We've got to dial back some of the physicality because it's getting us in trouble. Guys, let's see if they can ease up here."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's McCollum. Nance finds Ingram. Shot clock at 5. Over Wiggins. The shot by Ingram, no good. The Warriors leading. And stolen by Williamson. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. And the shot's good. McCollum's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
This is why C.J. McCollum is seen as a leader, drilling a big shot.
Left side, Green. It's stolen by Ingram. Here's McCollum, and McCollum slams it in.
Experience paying off right here. CJ is outstanding.
Golden State has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Back to MP. Stolen by Jones. Williamson against Thompson. Williamson passes to Jones. Cash! And a closer look here at the hustle stats for New Orleans.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers. Scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands. There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Pass to Jones. McCollum with it. Launches a 3. Money from deep.
Hasn't seen a 3 he doesn't like. CJ takes a ton of them.
24 seconds left in the fourth. Now Green. He's guarded by Nance. Now Wiggins. Here's the 3. Jones grabs the board. And the Pelicans making a change here. And so both free throws good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
And that...
9 seconds left in the fourth. And now we can...
Third personal foul.
And so the Pelicans take the...
Your Pelicans, 79.